So here we have the Ford Fiesta Titanium Automatic on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back down to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through those controls as I mentioned. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we have the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer. In the middle you can see the fuel gauge, and then above that the total miles on this car, which are only 1,556, so very low mileage. Directly above that it will show you what gear this car is currently in. Where the mileage is displayed, you can change that information so that you have fuel economy information. All of that is done by pressing the button on the end of the indicator stalk. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone, and on the right hand side we have cruise control. The phone itself is set up using the stereo in the centre and the screen directly above it. Before we come back to the phone, you can see this car's got DAB digital radio. It also has AM and FM radio as well. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. There's a CD player, USB input, and you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. So once you pair your phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you can listen to your music as well. This car also has satellite navigation, which comes up on that screen as well. Below that is the main unit. You can see the CD player at the top of that. This does your volume for the stereo. And below that we have climate control. So this dial will adjust the temperature that you see in the box there. This one, the fan speed. When you're happy with those settings, hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will maintain 16 degrees, or whatever temperature you've asked for. And to override that, just readjust the fan speed back to your liking. We also have a heated front and rear screen. The fully automatic gearbox, the buttons on the side of it just here, the plus and minus ones, so that you can change it up and down a gear manually should you wish to. And then finally we have a 12-volt charging socket underneath this cap and the USB input just there. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.